Okay, so I'm about to take a shower, and I figured I would try to show everybody what I'm dealing with before I get in. So, it's a little bit difficult because my phone that I'm using doesn't have like a rear-facing camera, but so that's what it looks like. Nipples are pretty gnarly right now. They look weird because basically what's happening is that they're having me put polysporin on like gauze pads, and then that's keeping them wet, like moist all the time, and so they're like scabs basically, and then because they're moist, every time that I take them off, like the gauze off, little bits of the scab are like coming off, and it's kind of scary because every time it looks like some of my nipple is just like coming off of me. But I think that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and if they're not, at this point, like, they're not dying, they're not black, and so I'm just trying not to worry about it, because there's nothing I can really do but take care of them, and hopefully they're gonna be alright. So yeah, some bleeding here and here, but Dr. McLean said that that should go away over time. No dog ears though. There's a little bit of swelling under my arms, but not much at all. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, I just think that it looks good, and hopefully everything will keep healing up. Those are those again. So if you look around like the edges, that pink part is like under the scab. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully everything's good. Check in with you guys sometime soon. Okay, so today is my 3 weeks post-op. I had surgery with Dr. Hugh McLean on May 2nd. And I just wanted to show you all how we're looking. It's not very different from what it was looking like at 2 weeks, really. Still no big problems, no seromas, no hematomas, no huge amounts of swelling. Nipples are about the same, I think. So that's what the left one is looking like. It's actually got a bit of a actual like protrusion of the nipple. It's been bleeding a little bit though, continuously, but only a small amount into the gauze, so it's not too bad. And then that's the other one. It's the better one overall. They're still both a little bit scabby, but that's okay. It's coming off slowly, and they're turning back to their pink color that they were before. Scars stretched out a little bit there, you can see right under the nipple. There's a bit of bleeding, but I think it's already starting to go away a bit. No real sensation on the scar lines themselves, but everything else is pretty good. So yeah, that's 3 weeks. Halfway to my 6-week recovery point, which is when I should be able to start doing everything as normal. Oh, and my range of motion is pretty good. I can basically fully extend. And now you just got to look at my armpits. That's fun. Alright, so I guess I'll make another video a week from now. So, just wanted to make a quick video today. Let's see if that actually works out. But, it's June 2nd. and I had top surgery with Dr. McLean in Mississauga, Ontario, exactly a month ago on May 2nd, so I figured that I would make a video to show how my healing's been going. Sorry this angle's a little bit weird. I'm at my parents' house and there's really nowhere for me to properly record this video, so it's sitting on a, like my computer is sitting on a bed. But oh well. So show you what's going on. So I'm still wearing the binder, but I'm not using the padding that came with it anymore because it was starting to drive my skin insane. So I've just been wearing like the tank top underneath. That was my phone. So that's what it looks like in a shirt. This feels so weird. I'm not used to it still. But it feels good. So my healing's been going really well, besides having to try to keep the nipple covers actually staying on my skin. But I have basically full range of motion. It starts to pull a little bit just under my arms if I go back, but forward is fine. Skin is getting really tired of having all this medical tape on it, but I got the like fabric kind, so it's a little bit better than having the plastic tape on it. Basically just doing what Dr. McLean said, which is keeping them moist all the time with polysporin. So there's one. And there's the other. So that's what it looks like with nothing on. I'm so excited. It's been really good. So still no dog ears. There's a little bit of like chunky tissue. One thing that no one really talked about that's been really annoying is so in these little pleats, they're slowly going away, but even with like regular showering, dry skin is kind of collecting in them, which sounds really gross, and it really is, but they were starting to get like really itchy, and so I took some emu oil and just rubbed it into those areas, and they seem to have softened up a lot. They're feeling a lot better. So that's the left nipple, and that's the right. The scab is pretty much all gone from them now, but they still have some discoloration. Like around the middle is really brown still, which is weird because like I've always had pink nipples. One thing that I'm a little bit worried about is like, I don't know if you can see that, my ribs are really uneven. I can't tell if they were always like that or if it was from all my previous years of binding, or if they've managed to just get themselves like that while wearing the chest binder post-op. But that, I don't know, I'm hoping that like soon, once I'm feeling up to it, I can go to the chiropractor and get them to look at it. because they're quite out. But yeah, overall, nipples are doing well. They have a little bit of like, I guess it's the scarring, not the actual tissue itself, is like wavy around the nipple. So they're not perfect circles, but like they're pretty good. But that waviness isn't actually the nipple itself, it's the scar tissue, so I'm hoping that that'll fade. And then my incisions have stretched a little bit, but overall they're still really thin, and I'm really happy with them. I mean, I know a lot of people are really concerned about whether or not their scars are going to stretch and become like not noticeable, but because I'm genderqueer, I don't, at this point in my life, I don't know if I'll ever be actually trying to fully pass as male. So, I mean, or if I am, I'm not going to be trying to pass as cis male, you know? So, I'm just happy to have my chest looking like this, and if the scars start to thicken or keloid or whatever, like, it's going to suck, but I'm not going to be completely upset about it. I did order scar cream. It's called Invicable Scars. Maybe I'll put a link in the bar below for that product. It's a silicone-based cream, and then it also has a lot of vitamin C in it, and I think it has like aloe and licorice or something. Everything that I saw online, it had really, really great reviews. I didn't really see any negative reviews. Everybody said that it worked, so I figured that I would try that. Because it is silicone based. When I asked Dr. McLean, he said, I asked him, like, what would you recommend? And he said that most guys nowadays are using bio oil, but I haven't really heard many great responses about bio oil, and I think that that's just what a lot of people know exists, so I'm hoping that that'll show up soon, because it said 3-day delivery, and I ordered it last week, but I guess Monday was a holiday in the States, Memorial Day. So I'm hoping that it'll show up like tomorrow, because it's Sunday today. But yeah, overall experience has been really great. My back is getting tired of binding, but that's only for a week or two more. Kind of sucks because I know that if I was in Mississauga instead of on Vancouver Island, which is like halfway across the country, that at this point Dr. McLean probably would tell me that I had to go ahead to stop using the binder, because like I haven't really had much swelling at all. And the nipples are doing okay. I'm a little bit nervous about not wearing bandages on the nipples anymore, just because, I don't know, as much as they're like firmly attached and don't seem to be dying, it's just a little bit nerve-wracking to think that I'm gonna just like throw a shirt on and run at the door. Mostly because I haven't done that in years. So yeah, I did take some other videos of, I think it was 2 weeks and 3 weeks. I thought about taking one at 4 weeks, but it was like Thursday versus Sunday to be like a full calendar month, so I just did it on the month. But I haven't posted those up yet, so maybe I'll put them all together, and if not, they're going to already be on my channel. If anybody has any questions about my experience or anything, let me know. I might do a video sometime soon about my experience as a genderqueer person, and more about my decision to get surgery and those sort of things, but depends on whether or not I get the effort up to do so. Alright, so yeah, really happy, still so pleased with the McLean Clinic, and just feeling great. Like I said, I've had next to no pain. My recovery has been really good. I have basically full range of motion and ready to start living my life. Yeah. So, guess that's all for me right now. Okay, bye-bye.